Okay, everyone, here we go for this week's assignment. So you should have already checked out the daily math discussion. You should have also completed your warm-up by now. And right now you should be in this folder for dot plots. And you should be watching this link right here. So after you watch this video, you're going to go to your lesson, and it's all about dot plots. Today's Monday. The lesson's due on Wednesday. So that gives you Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday to get this lesson done, okay? Boys and girls, I'm going to make this larger. Again, yours will look a little bit different in your account. So 10.2 is on dot plots. So you're going to start off with an interactive activity. Give it a try. There's going to be a few questions. And then it's going to talk to you about what a dot plot is. And it's going to give you some words, some vocabulary. That's really important. Pay close attention to the center, median it's called, of the data, the spread, the shape, and especially any outliers. Okay. There's going to be, as I scroll down, some definitions of those. So peaks, what a cluster is, what an outlier is. And then there's going to be some examples, and then you're going to go try another interactive activity with baseball runs, okay, creating a dot plot. Since we can't do one on paper and pencil like we'd be doing in class, you're going to be creating one through these interactive activities, okay? And then there's another one down here. I think there's one more, a roll the dice one, okay? As always, when you get to the very bottom of the lesson, let's try to move this down so you can see. Move me up a little bit. There's a view practice. You have to click on view practice, which will bring up your practice problems right here. Okay, again, it's telling me it should take me about 7 minutes to complete. If I scroll, what some of you were forgetting to do last week, and I had to go back and do this for you, I'm not going to do it this week, is you have to, after your lesson practice, you have to go back to the top, and you have a button up here. It's a yellow button on your screen that says turn in. You need to turn that assignment in, okay? So what I want to also talk to you about is a couple things that are going to come up in this lesson, and some that they ask you questions about, but there's not a lot of information in the lesson about. So in this problem right here, I have points scored in a basketball game this season by Griffin. So it looks like Griffin played in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games. Okay. So we're going to get into this a lot more in a couple weeks, these words, but it does come up today. The word median. Median means middle. So if you were driving down the road and that yellow, the two stripes in the middle of the road, that's called the median. It's in the middle of the road. So if I ask you which number is the median for Griffin's games of points that he scored, you would find the number in the middle. Now I've already lined them up from least to greatest for you. That's always the first step. So one game he had 0. Tough game, Griffin. Another tough game, 0. But then he had 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 12, and 25. Okay. So if I look for the one in the middle, right, I'd cross one off from the beginning, one off from the end, back to the beginning, and I would work my way in. So there's 3 off there. Now there's 4 off the beginning, 4 off the end, which means the number 8 is in the middle. Okay, so the median for this set of data is 8. Now they talk a little bit about the range. That's the spread. Okay, there's 2 ways to talk about the spread. He scored anywhere from 0 to 25. So I could write it like that. Or I could say the range was 25. I take the highest and the lowest and I subtract them. So 25 minus 0 is obviously 25. Okay. So those are a couple words that come up in today's lesson. Be aware, and they'll be in your lesson practice questions. 2 more things they'll talk about that I felt weren't discussed too much in the lesson. The word skewed to the right. So in this dot plot, let me go back to my pen. I have some data, a lot of dots on 0, a lot on 1, but notice it's going down, and it's going down to the right, right? So that means the data is skewed. Just trying to make a nice arrow there for you. It's skewed to the right. Okay, it means it's going down gradually to the right. There's actually an outlier here too in this one. That 10 is considered an outlier because it's so far away from the other dots. All right. Now, obviously, that would be skewed to the right, so the opposite would be skewed to the left. The data is going down to the left. So that means it's skewed to the left. And it doesn't look like there's any outliers here. So there's no point that's far away from the other points, okay? So again, skewed to the right. It's trailing off to the right, the data. Skewed to the left, the data is traveling, going down, scaling down to the left, direction of left, okay? And again, median means middle, range, taking that spread, lowest to highest. All right, boys and girls? So you're going to complete your lesson on dot plots. You have Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday to complete it. If you need help, I'll list this tomorrow, but I'll be online for some help. You can meet me at Google Meets tomorrow, and I can help you with any questions or concerns you might have. All right? Try your best and work hard. Have fun.